Hi everyone, Vishaka here. I hope you're all doing very well. I've just been considering how, as we continue along the path in our spiritual practice, we get more and more clarity on the challenges, our internal challenges, our weaknesses, let's say, our anartas, as we say in Sanskrit. Um, this is a result of purification that comes out of the process of self-offering and trying to dedicate ourselves to the Lord, to the devotees, to the center. As a natural result of that, purification starts to take place. And as a result of that purification, we develop more and more clarity about our weaknesses. We can see where we're going wrong. We see our bad habits, our bad qualities in a more clear, in a more not so pixelated and less of a pixelated way, and more of a sharp, higher resolution way. And we may also have clarity as to what the right way forward needs to be, what we need to do to change, where we would like to be. We may have clarity on all of these things, but at the same time we experience weakness within ourselves, and this spiritual weakness, and that we're just like a witness, helplessly observing all these things going on, but we don't have that internal strength to actually affect any change. And this is something our Gurudev Srila Govinda Maharaj has spoken about. And so, as he has said, that strength, it comes through the mercy of the Vaishnavas, through the mercy, through the grace of the devotees and the Lord. And this is the value of having sadhu sangha, of having association with higher devotees, whether in a physical way or through connecting with the teachings in one way or another. This month that we're in now, in our mat, it was called the month of Hari Smadan, means the month of remembering the Lord. Hari Smada is remembrance, right? So remembering the Lord, because in this period there are so many important days. There's so many days which are connected with the Lord, or very great devotees of the Lord. So we had Krishna's birthday, Janmashtami, the appearance day of Srimati Radharani, Radhastami, Baladev Purnima, the day of Lord Baladev, Rupa Goswami's day, Lalita Saptami, day of Sri Lalita Devi. Today is the day of Jiva Goswami, a very great acharya, a great teacher, guru in our line, who gave a very important contribution. Tomorrow is the day of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his divine appearance day, and he in more modern history, within the last century, relatively recently, he made such an important contribution to our line. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't really be here today. Actually, we wouldn't have heard of all of these wonderful things, which now represent the whole meaning and essence of our existence. And so remembering these divine persons, remembering how they connected with that subtle plane, and how they made it a reality in this world, and how they dedicated their lives to that divine truth, that gives us so much inspiration when we think of what type of sacrifice they went through to give this to others. What was their intense mood of devotion. It makes everything more real for us. It brings everything home to us in more of a tangible and more of a reachable way. It is mentioned in one of our songs, Vaishnavera Gunagan, begins like that. This line that that by remembering the qualities of the great Vaishnavas, of the great saints, we can attain liberation from this world and entrance into the higher plane of dedication. Because by contemplating their glory and their activity, we get so much inspiration. We get so much inspiration to try to also move towards that ourselves. They are like one way Srila Sridhar Maharaj has described it, they are like lighthouses of faith. We are living in darkness. We are connecting, Yanisha Sarvabhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Samyami, as we're told in Bhagavad Gita. We are awake in the world of the senses, and we are asleep to the world of real reality, of spiritual reality. Whereas the great devotees, they are, for them it is just the opposite. They are asleep to this world of the senses, to this world of matter, and they are awake in the world of spirit, of consciousness. And so by their appearance in this world, they become like these wonderful lighthouses of faith. This is Srila Sridhar Maharaj's expression. What is dark to us, what is night to us, they are illuminating. They are, as he says very nicely, they are standing and proving their experience of the divine entity, of the supreme entity. They are like lighthouses, standing and proving, declaring to the world, verifying, validating that yes, such a higher plane exists. So please, try to give some attention to that. Don't waste your time in this world of the mind and the senses and the body, but try to awaken some faith in that higher plane. Give your attention, give your energy to that, and thereby experience the reality of that within your own heart and with your own life. So this inspiration I'm feeling today, contemplating the glories of Srila Jiva Goswami and how he proved, by his whole life and his activity, his words, his writings, he proved the existence of the higher and more subtle plane. And so we get some inspiration. Let us also try to move in that way and experience the reality of that within our own hearts, here and now. Jai Shri Gurudev.